Hi students, welcome to the third session of the trigonometry. First, today we are going to discuss a very important complementary angles concept. Complementary angles of trigonometric ratios. This is the concept today. So, before going to start today's topic, once we have to discuss what we have discussed in the previous classes. In previous classes, we have discussed the Pythagoras theorem. In a rectangle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. Next, we discussed six trigonometric ratios. The trigonometric ratios, first one is sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. The reciprocal of sin theta is cosecant theta equal to hypotenuse by adjacent by opposite, and reciprocal of cos theta is equal to secant theta equal to hypotenuse by opposite. Next, tan theta equal to opposite by adjacent, whereas the reciprocal of tan theta is equal to cot theta. Cot theta equal to adjacent by opposite. Afterwards, the product of a trigonometric ratio and its reciprocal is equal to 1. That means sin theta into cosecant theta is equal to 1, cos theta into secant theta is equal to 1, tan theta into cot theta equal to 1, and also tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, and cot theta equal to cos theta by sin theta. So these are the in the next second session we discussed some specific angles of trigonometric ratios. What are the specific angles? So 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees are the specific angles of trigonometric ratios. So now what are the values of trigonometric ratios? First, sin theta value you have to remember. If you know the sin theta values, remaining all values will get. So sin theta, sin 0 0, sin 30 1 by 2, sin 45 1 by root 2, sin 60 root 3 by 2, sin 90 is 1. If you know the sin theta, cos theta, you have to write the reverse order. So sin 90 is cos 0, sin 60 is cos 30, and sin 45 is cos 45, and sin 60, so cos 60 is sin 30 1 by 2, and cos 90 is the sin 0 0. So just now we discussed tan theta means the ratio of sin theta and cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta equal to tan theta. So similarly, 0 by 1 is equal to 0. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, 2 gets cancelled. It will become 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2 value 1. And root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2, 2 gets cancelled. Value is root 3. 1 by 0 value not defined. Not defined. And cot theta, after tan theta I am writing cot theta. So cot theta is the reverse of the tan theta values. So not defined. Not defined. Next root 3, 1, 1 by root 3 and 0. After cot theta, you can take reciprocal of sin theta or reciprocal of cos theta, anything you can take. But I am taking reciprocal of sin theta, cosecant theta. If I take cosecant theta is 1 by sin theta. So 1 by sin theta means 0 by 1, sin theta is 0 by 1. 1 by sin theta is 1 by 0, which is not defined. So 1 by 2 is equal to 2. 1 by root 2 value, reciprocal root 2 by 1, which is root 2. Root 3 by 2 value, 2 by root 3. And 1 value, 1 by 1, 1 only. So now secant theta is equal to reverse of the cosecant theta. So this is a 1, next one 2 by root 3, next one root 2, next one 2, and next one not defined. So this is the some specific angles of trigonometric ratios, and we have discussed some questions based on specific angles of trigonometric ratios. And here one important point, 45 degrees for sin theta and cos theta is same, and 45 degrees for tan theta cot theta is same, and cosecant secant theta 45 degrees is same. So today in today's class, the complementary angles of trigonometric ratio. So first of all, what is the meaning of complementary angles? In a right angle triangle, one angle is 90 degrees. One angle is 90 degrees, and remaining two angles are complementary to each other. That means angle A plus angle C is equal to 90 degrees. If the sum of any two angles is equal to 90 degrees, then they are called complementary angles. So what are the complementary angles of 6 trigonometric ratios we are going to discuss today? Have a look. trigonometric ratio, trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. So, I'm taking one right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. A, B, and C, and this is the 90 degrees. And this angle I am assuming is x. Then these two angles are complementary angles. That means this angle will become 90 minus x. Okay. With respect to x, I am going to write all 6 trigonometric ratios, and with respect to 90 minus x also, I will write all trigonometric ratios. So, sin x is equal to opposite to BC by hypotenuse AC. For x, what is opposite? BC, and adjacent is AB. So next one, cos x. Cos x is equal to, so cos x equal to adjacent AB by hypotenuse AC. Next, cos x equal to adjacent AB by hypotenuse AC, and tan x is equal to opposite to BC by adjacent to AB. And next, cosecant x. Cosecant x equal to hypotenuse AC by opposite to BC. And secant x equal to hypotenuse AC by adjacent AB. And cot x is equal to adjacent to AB by opposite to BC. So now for 90 minus x, sin 90 minus x is equal to, sin 90 minus x at the here this is opposite and this is adjacent. Opposite by hypotenuse AB by AC. Next, cos 90 minus x is equal to, cos 90 minus here, this is adjacent by hypotenuse BC by AC. BC by AC. Next, tan 90 minus x, x equal to, 90 minus opposite is AB, but adjacent is BC. Next, coming to the cosecant 90 minus x. Cosecant 90 minus x equal to, so hypotenuse AC by the opposite AB. Next, secant 90 minus x. Secant 90 minus x is equal to hypotenuse AC by adjacent to BC. And cot 90 minus x is equal to, cot 90 minus x equal to adjacent to BC by AB, opposite to AB. So coming to here, if you observe, sin 90 minus x equal to AB by AC. AB by AC value, what is the value of AB by AC here? Cos x. So sin 90 minus x equal to, we can write cos x, isn't it? Similarly, cos 90 minus x to BC by AC. BC by AC value how much here? Sin x. So cos 90 minus x equal to, we can write sin x. Similarly, tan 90 minus x equal to AB by BC. Here AB by BC value cot x. So tan 90 minus x equal to cot x. Coming to the cosecant 90 minus x equal to AC by AB. AC by AB, where it is? Secant x. So cosecant 90 minus x equal to secant x. And secant 90 minus x is AC by BC. AC by BC here cosecant x. So I am writing cosecant x. So coming to the cot 90 minus x is BC by AB. BC by AB here tan x. So these are the complementary angles of the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Sin 90 minus x is cos x, cos 90 minus x is sin x, tan 90 minus x is cot x, Cosecant 90 minus x is secant x. Secant 90 minus x is cosecant x. Quad 90 minus x equal to tan x. These are called co-functions to each other. We are called co-functions. Sin 90 minus x equal to cos x. Cos 90 minus x equal to sin x. Tan 90 minus x equal to cot x. And cot 90 minus x equal to tan x. Cosecant 90 minus x equal to secant x. And secant 90 minus x equal to cosecant x. These are called trigonometric ratios of the complementary angles. I've already tan 36 by cot 54. I'm taking the first question how to solve it. So tan 36 by cot 54. So other than 30, 45, 60, 90 degrees, if any other angle is given other than 0, 30, 45, 60, 90 degrees, if any other angle is given in the sense, the question is based on the complementary angles. If you, for your clarification, if you add 36 and 54, you will get to 90 degrees. 3 plus 5, 8 plus 1, 90 degrees. Yes or no? So that means the sum of these two angles is 90 degrees, then this question based on the complementary angles concept. So change any either numerator or denominator you have to change. Don't change both. So for example, 36 we can write as 90 minus, what is the next angle? 54. So for example, if you want to change the 36, you have to write 90 minus other angle. So for example, if you want to change 54, you have to write 90 minus the above angle. If you do subtractions, you will get the same. 90 minus 54, 36 only, and 90 minus 36, 54. Why? Because these two angles are complementary angles to each other. But don't change both, change any one. So I'm changing 36 value. So tan 36 value in the place of 36, I'm going to write 90 minus 54. 90 minus 54 by cot 54, I'm not changing. So we know that tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta, isn't it? Yes. Tan 90 minus 54 is equal to cot 54 by cot 54. So these two gets cancelled, you will get 1 is the answer. And since tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. So this is the way you have to do the calculation for this question. So coming to the next question, second question. So second question, given that cos 12 minus sin 78, these are other than specific angles or standard angles. So it's just to check whether these two are complementary angles or not. 2 plus 8, 10, 90. Yes, these two angles are complementary angles. So either 12 or 78 we can change, but I'm changing 12 equal to 90 minus 78. So in the place of 12, I'm substituting cos 90 minus 78 minus sin 78. So cos 90 minus 78, we know sin 78. So sin 78 minus sin 78. So since you have to write here cos 90 minus theta equal to sin theta. Okay. So sin 78 and sin 78 minus sin 78, you will get the 0. And this is the way you have to do these questions. Copy. So third question. So given that cosecant 31 minus secant 59. So add 31, 59, you will get 90. So I'm changing 31. So 31 equal to 90 minus 59. Substitute here. Cosecant 90 minus 59 minus
secant 59. Cosecant 90 minus 51 is secant 59 minus secant 59. In bracket write cosecant 90 minus theta is equal to secant theta. So these two gets cancelled. Answer will become 0. Okay. So coming to the fourth question. Fourth question, again write given that sin 15 into secant 75, sin 15 into secant 75. If you do addition 15, 75, these two angles are, you will get 90 degrees only. So in the place of 15, 15 is equal to 90 minus, what is the next angle? 75. I am going to substitute here. So sin 90 minus 75 into secant to 75 degrees. So sin 90 minus 75 is nothing but cosecant 75 into secant 75. Since you have to write in the bracket, sin 90 minus theta is equal to cosecant theta. So coming to cosecant 75 and secant 75 are the product of the reciprocals. So therefore sin 90 minus 75 is cos 75, so not cosecant. This is cos 75. This is also cos 70, cos theta. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Yes. So cos 75 to secant 75 are the reciprocal to each other. So cos 75 I am writing as it is, and secant 75 I can write 1 by cos 75. Why? Because they are reciprocal. This two gets cancelled, get answer 1. So fifth question. Given that tan 26 into tan 64. So for check verification, 26, 64, if you do addition you will get 90. So 26 I will write 90 minus 64. So here tan 90 minus 64 into tan 64. Okay. So we know that tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta, isn't it? Yes. So from that tan 90 minus 64, cot 64 into tan 64. So cot 64 is nothing but 1 by tan 64. Because they are reciprocal to each other. Under tan 64. Since right, cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. You know very well. Okay. So 1 by tan 64 gets cancelled, you will get 1. I have to show that tan 48 into tan 16 into tan 42 into tan 74 is equal to 1. So I am taking the first question. Second question first. Given that, and we have to show that, so I am taking left hand side one. So tan 48 into tan 16 into tan 42 into tan 64. So actually here we have four different types of tangents, tan 48 to tan 16 and tan 42 to tan 74. Okay, but 48 to 16 they are not complement to each other, and 16 42 not complement and 42 74 not complement. But if you observe, tan 48 to tan 42 are complement to each other, And similarly, tan 16 and tan 74 also supplement to each other because 48 plus 42 is 90 and 16 plus 74 also 90. So make them into groups. Actually, these all are multiplications only. According by using the commutative property under multiplication, a into b equal to b into a. So I am regrouping the terms. So rearrange terms by using commutative property under multiplication. Under multiplication. Okay. So from this, tan 48 into tan 42, these two I'm changing, that's it. Tan 16 into tan 74. Okay. So 48 equal to 16, 48 plus 42, and I'm changing 48 and 16. These two angles I'm changing. So put 48 is equal to 90 minus 42. And 16 equal to 90 minus 74 in above expression. So tan 48, in the place of 48 I am writing 90 minus 42 into tan 42. Tan 16 I am changing tan 16 value 90 minus 74 into tan 74. So only change the first one and third one, that's it. So tan 90 minus 42 is obviously cot 42 into tan 42. Okay. Similarly, tan 90 minus 74 is cot 74 into tan 74. So we know very well tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta by using that formula I applied here. And I also know cot 42 is 1 by tan 42 into tan 42. In cot 74 is 1 by tan 74 into tan 74. Since cot theta equal to 1 by tan theta. So close the bracket. Okay, by using that formula. So tan 42 gets cancelled, tan 74 gets cancelled, you will get 1. Therefore RHS, therefore LHS equal to RHS. This is the thing. Simple. Rearrange the terms by using the commutative property under multiplication. Now this first and second will become complementary to each other. Third and fourth will become complementary to each other. I'm changing the first one in terms of second angle, and then change the third one in terms of the fourth angle. Next, by using the 90 minus is cot theta. Afterwards, cot theta equal 1 by tan theta and do calculation with the answer. Second bit. So given that, I'm taking the left hand side as usual, cos 36 into cos 54 minus sin 36 into sin 54. Here we don't need to worry because 36 54 complementary, because 36 plus 54 90 and 36 plus 54 90. So simply directly change the thing. So put 36 you can write as 90 minus 54. That's it. Wherever 36, we have to put 36 equal 90 minus 54. So from this, cos 90 minus 54 into cos 54 minus sin 90 minus 54 into Sin 54. So cos 90 minus 54. Sin 54 into cos 54 minus sin 90 minus 54 cos 54 into sin 54. Since here you had to write cos 90 minus theta equal to sin theta. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. So cos 50, sin 54, cos 54, and I am writing sin 54 into cos 54. And again cos 54 write in the sin 54 into cos 54 by using commutative operand multiplication. These two are same terms, these two gets cancelled, you will get to 0. So right hand side, therefore left hand side is equal to right hand side, that's it. Tan 2a equal to cot a minus 18, where 2a is an acute angle, find the value of a. Okay, so solution. This is one of the important 1 or 2 marks question. Given that tan 2a cot a minus 18. Actually, I am substituting tan 2a, shall I write cot 90 minus 2a? Actually, what is the cot 90 minus 2a value? Tan 2a only, na? Yes, sir. Cot 90 minus 2a is tan 2a only. So, substitute tan 2a equal to cot 90 minus 2a. This is equation 1. In equation 1. Okay, so I am substituting cot 90 minus 2a is equal to cot a minus 18. Cot 90 minus 2a is tan 2a. So in the place of tan 2a I am writing cot. Why I am writing? I am converting both sides cot. So if cot gets cancelled, then you will get to 90 minus 2a is equal to a minus 18. Separate variables constant. Separate variables and constants. So 90 plus 18 is equal to a plus 2a. So a plus 2a I am writing as 3a equal 90 plus 18 108. From this a equal to 108 by 3. From this a equal to 3 3s are 9, 6 3s are 8. So a equal to 36 degrees. So this is the way you have to find out the a value. So I am repeating again. Given that tan 2a equal to cot a minus 90, if it is tan theta on left hand side to cot a and right hand side to, it is not possible to find out a value. So that by using the complementary angles concept, so tan 2a you can write as cot 90 minus 2a. Cot 90 minus 2a you can write tan 2a. So substitute tan 2a equal to cot 90 minus 2a in equation 1. So after substituting both sides, cot gets cancelled. So 90 minus 2a equal to a minus 18. Separate variables and constants. 90 plus 18 equal to a plus 2a. So 3a equal to 108 and a equal to 108 by 3 is 30 degrees. 36 degrees. So this is the way you have to find out a value. If tan equal to cot b, where a and b are acute angles, prove that a plus b equal to 90 degrees. So come on, solution. So given that tan a is equal to cot b. Actually, we can write tan a This is equation 1. So substitute tan A equal to cot 90 minus A. Yes, sir. Because cot 90 minus A is tan A only, na? Substitute tan A equal to cot 90 minus A in equation 1. In equation 1. So tan A, in the place of tan A I am writing cot 90 minus A is equal to cot B. So both sides cot gets cancelled. 90 minus A is equal to B, and from this 90 is equal to B plus A. So you can write it as A plus B equal to 90 degrees. Hence proved. Hence proved. Simply this question also like previous question, tan A equal to cot 90 minus A I am substituting. So that cot gets cancelled and 90 minus A equal to B and separate variables, then you will get the A plus B equal to 90 degrees. This is the question: if A, comma B and C are interior angles of triangle ABC, then show that tan A plus B by 2 cot C by 2. This is very most important question for 2 marks. So many times this model question given in the either 1 or 2 marks question in public examinations. So most wanted, either the tan and cot are not fixed. It may be sine or cos, otherwise tan cot, otherwise cos sine, otherwise cosecant secant, otherwise secant cosecant. These combinations, it may be any combination, but the model is same only. Okay, so concentrate here. So if A, comma B and C are the interior angles of triangle ABC, then show that tan A plus B by 2 equal to cot C by 2. So solution, given that A, comma B and C interior angles of triangle ABC. Okay. So from this, A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. So I want A plus B equal to cot C by 2. So send C that side. From this, A plus B is equal to 180 minus C. So if you observe in the question, we need by 2. So in this equation, divide by 2 on both sides. Divide by 2 on both sides. So A plus B by 2 is equal to 180 by 2 minus C by 2. So A plus B by 2 is equal to 90 minus C by 2. So for any question up to here, sir. So afterwards here I want left hand side tan. So take tan on both sides. So whatever the trigonometric ratio there on the left hand side, that ratio we have to apply on the both sides. Whether it is tan, sine, cos, cosecant, secant, cot, whatever it may be. Left hand side part what is there, that one we have to consider and we have to apply that one. So apply tan on both sides. On both sides. If you apply tan A plus B by 2 is equal to tan 90 minus C by 2. Okay. Apply tan on both sides. Tan A plus C by 2 equal to tan 90 minus C by 2. So left hand side part okay, but right hand side part cot C by 2 we need. We know tan 90 minus theta is cot only. So tan A plus B by 2 is equal to cot C by 2. Why? Because tan 90 minus theta equal to cot theta. Hence proved. This is tan A plus B by 2 equal to cot C by 2. Henceforth.
That's it. Tan A plus B by 2 equal to cos A by 2. So S plus sin 75 plus cos 65, 75 plus cos 65 in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 degrees.
Cos of 65. So this is equation 1. Actually, we have to change it in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 degrees and 45 degrees. If you observe 75 is equal to, 75 you can write as 90 minus 15.
Yes, sir.
So, and 65 equal to, we can write as 90 minus 25. So 90 minus 25, 65 only.
And 90 plus 15,
75 only. How did I know?
simple basic mathematics skills. 90 minus how much is 75 you have to identify, and 90 minus how much is 65 you have to identify. Simple. 90 minus 75 if you do 15 you will get, so that 90 minus 15 equal to 75. And 90 minus 65 if you do 25 you will get, that means 90 minus 25 equal to 65.
So in equation 1. So from this sign 90 minus 15 in the place of 75 I am writing plus cos 90 minus 25 in the place of 65. So sin 90 minus 15 is cos 15 plus cos 90 minus 25 is sin 25. Since sin 90 minus theta equal to cos theta and cos 90 minus theta equal to sin theta.
Now if you observe 15 and 25 is the angles trigonometric ratios, cos 15 and sin 25 between 0 degrees and 45 degrees, and there are some questions like that only. So this is the answer and this is the you have to prove. Very important topic, trigonometric identities.
So trigonometric identities.
So first of all, we have to discuss what is the meaning of identity. So identity is a mathematical equation which is true for all the values of variables in the equation. So for example, if you observe a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is an algebraic equation. If you take any value in place of a and b, it is true. That means LHS equal to RHS. That condition will satisfy. So this is called the identities. Similarly, in trigonometry also we have three important identities. So identity in the sense a mathematical equation which is true for all the values of the variables involved in the equation. So similarly, we have three important trigonometric identities we have. So they are, this is A, B and C. Apply Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, A square is equal to, and here I am taking S theta. A square equal to AB square plus BC square. So divide with AC square on both sides. So now AC square by AC square is equal to AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square. So this is gets cancelled. So I am writing this one as AB by AC whole square plus BC by AC whole square is equal to 1. So AB by AC in the sense it is nothing but cos theta, that is cos by theta, plus BC by AC is nothing but
Sin theta, so whole square says sin square theta equal to 1. Therefore, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So this is the one of the first identity, first trigonometric identity. So from this we can write two different trigonometric identities. So from this sin square theta equal to, we can write 1 minus cos square theta. Otherwise sin theta we can write under root of 1 minus cos square theta. So otherwise we can write cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, and cos theta we can write to under root of 1 minus sin square theta. So these are the different identities we can write from the first identity, and this is the first trigonometric identity. You can do it. Apply Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. So divide with AB square on both sides plus BC square by AB square equal to AC square by AB square. These two gets cancelled, plus we can write it as BC by AB whole square plus AC by, equal to AC by AB whole square. 1 plus BC by AB. So BC by AB is opposite by adjacent to tan square. AC by AB, hypotenuse of adjacent is secant square theta. Secant square theta. So from this we can write as secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. From this we can write secant square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta, and secant theta equal to under root of 1 plus tan square theta. So next one, tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1, and secant square theta minus 1, and tan theta is equal to under root of 1 minus secant square theta minus 1. That's it. Okay. So further now we are moving to third one. So apply Pythagoras theorem. AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. Now divide with BC square on both sides. Divide with BC square on both sides. So now it will become AB square by BC square plus BC square by BC square equal to AC square by BC square. So we can write it as AB by BC whole square plus these two gets cancelled, you get 1 now. Next you will get AC by BC whole square. So AB by BC, that means adjacent by opposite, it is a cot square theta plus 1 equal to AC by BC. So AC by BC value, AC by BC in the sense of secant square theta. AC by BC is cosecant square theta. Cosecant square theta. So from this you can write as cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Okay. So from this we can write other. So cosecant square theta is equal to, we can write 1 plus cot square theta. Similarly, cosecant theta equal to under root of 1 plus cot square theta. Similarly, cot square theta, we can write cosecant square theta minus 1. And from this cot theta is equal to under root of cosecant square theta minus 1.
So these are the three different trigonometric identities. By using trigonometric identities, the last exercise, very important 4 mark questions are awaiting for us. So tomorrow, in the next session, we will discuss all the questions. Meeting tomorrow.